Alright guys, this is our Mini Cooper that we have right now. It's an R50, but the process is the same for pretty much all Minis really. R52, R53, R56, right the way through up like the Clubmans, your Roadsters, your Countrymans, things like that. On this dashboard here you can see we have the ABS light. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all diagnose that. Generally when you get the ABS light in your Mini, it probably means one of your ABS sensors is going to be faulty. Now you've got 4 ABS sensors, one on each wheel. They are, I would say, DIY jobs. You can do it yourself. You could change all 4 ABS sensors, but it's not needed when probably only one of your ABS sensors is at fault. So what we'd advise you to do is get a diagnostic code reader. Pick one up from Diagnostic World, www.diagnostic-world.com. It needs to be a code reader which will work on the ABS system, because a lot of code readers will only work on engine systems and they will not pick up any ABS fault codes. So what the code reader will do is basically tell you which ABS sensor is at fault. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the i910 kit, which is a great kit for BMW and Mini. And that should tell us which ABS sensor is at fault, assuming it is an ABS sensor fault. So we'll do that now. So this is the i910. As I say, it is available at Diagnostic World. It's www.diagnostic-world.com. We're going to diagnose this fault now. We have got the TPMS light on now as well, or the tyre pressure light. So click on Diagnose, and skip to Mini. It's an R50. To go into Chassis and the ABS system. Sometimes it can take 30 seconds or so to actually communicate with the ABS system, which should give us a fault code. Right, so just click on read trouble code. Right, now that's interesting because it's given us 2. The first one is 5D-B0 wheel speed sensor rear left. Now, to be honest with you, I think that one's left over from, because we've already had a problem with the rear left ABS sensor, which we changed out a few weeks ago. So what I think has happened is the code hasn't actually been reset properly. So that one's there. We know the rear left sensor is fine because we put a new one in a few weeks ago. So we've got an additional fault now which wasn't here a few weeks ago, which is 5D-A0 wheel speed sensor front right. So we suspect that's the one that we're going to have to reset. Then once we put that new sensor in, we'll reset the codes and we'll take it out for a drive, and we'll see if we can get rid of the dashboard ABS lights. Right, so to get into the ABS sensor you're going to need to remove the wheel. So we'll remove the front right hand wheel, as this is the area which is at fault. Right, so once you've got your wheel off, I'm going to show you where the ABS sensor is. It's this one here. If you look at it there, you can see it's going into the back of the hub there. And you need an Allen key to remove that. So if you follow the wire, it's coming up round here, round the back there. And then what you can do is, come underneath here, you should be able to reach up and actually pull out the electrical connector. If you can't pull it right out, you should at least be able to see it. And that's it there, and then we can just take a clip on the end, just squeeze in, so just squeeze that in. If it difficult to do with camera in hand, but there we go, it's unclipped there. And this is the sensor we need to unravel and then put the new one in. Alright, so this is the replacement ABS sensor. This is the front ABS sensor for the Mini. See, it's a brand new part. That's the bit which goes into the hub, and you pick this up at Dominator Auto Diagnostics. So that's the part you need, and we'll get that fitted. Right, so we've got the new ABS sensor in now. See, that's the new one there. We just need to hook this end up to the electrical connection underneath here, and then we should be able to erase the codes and take it out for a drive and see if we can get rid of the lights. Time to put the wheel back on now. Alright, so we're back in the car now with the engine started. The tyre pressure light has gone off now. We're going to click onto a raised trouble code now. It's got fault code is erased. You see the lights are still on. What we need to do though is simply we need to drive the car. Just unplug the diagnostic tool. So I'm going to drive the car. It won't work if you're driving it in reverse. What you need to do is you need to drive it forwards. So I'm just going to maneuver out of this little space that I'm in here. Right, so now I'm putting it in first gear and we're going to move forward now. Let's see what happens to the ABS light. There you go, it's gone off. Excellent news. Alright, so that's great news. Now we've successfully diagnosed, replaced and reset the ABS lights on this Mini Cooper. As I say, the guide is pretty much the same for all Minis. All the systems will work in the same way, so the i910 kit is an excellent kit for diagnosing and resetting these faults. So just once again, you can pick up this kit at Diagnostic World. It's www.diagnostic-world.com. Regarding the ABS sensor that we put in, but you can pick that up as a reminder, it's www.bavariandominator.co.uk, or just click onto Dominator Auto Diagnostics in your Google search engine and you should be able to find those ABS sensors. What I'll do is in the information or details below this video, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll place links to both the i910 kit and the ABS sensor in the listing description below this video, as I say, if you're watching on YouTube. So I hope this video helps. I hope it's been helpful, informative for you, and give you an insight of how the ABS sensors work on the vehicle. Thanks for watching. See you next time.